some philosophies that you would either pass on to your younger self, or you would pass on to the world now to help them level up?
Yeah. I mean, I've got a few. I mean, one is when something bad happens, it's actually a good thing, and you've got to see it that way. And it's not just a cop-out, it genuinely is, because how many bad situations have you been in that have actually turned out to be the best thing that have ever happened to you? The worse it is, the better it becomes. So I think that's probably something that I could have told myself, but I also put out to the world. The other one is, he who stays strongest for the longest is the one who prevails, right? Because everyone will fire themselves into something for 2 years and do pretty well at 2 years, and they'll probably get ahead of you. But if you do it for 5 years, you're going to leapfrog them. So he who stays strongest for the longest is the one who prevails, especially now we live in a world that's people are this person for a month, then they're this person for a month, then they're this person. It's like you're never going to get anywhere. You got to find what you like, what you resonate with, stay strong, stay consistent, keep going, believe in your message. Obviously, things are going to phase shift as you go. But I would take that down to, he who stays strongest for the longest is the one who prevails.
Beautiful marathon mindset.
Marathon, but you've also got to be moving forward. Like I used to say, sprint the marathon.
Yes. Yes,
So,
I'm with you, man.
yeah.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you would like to share with us, Nick, before we wrap it up here?
I don't know, mate. We've been through a lot, so we've spoken a lot, which is good. And I appreciate you giving me a platform to express these things. A lot of people come to me for this sort of mindset and listen to, so it's good to be able to put that out to the world rather than... I mostly keep a lot of this stuff for the people I work with and the people that are in my circle, so it's different for me to put it out to kind of everyone.
Yes.
It's very different for me, but I'm honored to do that.
Beautiful.
Anything else we want to talk about? I mean... No, I'm open, bro. I'm an open book.
So one question is, like, what would you say to the person that is, say, over 20 pounds now? 20 stone.
Got ya.
Okay, it's 20 pounds. 20 stone man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they've got, like, say, a remote job. They're not doing much exercise. They haven't got a relationship or anything like that. How do you, like, get through to someone like that?
You know, I think like it's different as it's gone. So you've got to kind of learn about the person first. But mostly the way I kind of conduct things like this is I would just say, you're a fat piece of shit, bro. I'm sorry, but it's just like some people need to hear that. Most people need to hear that. They need to hear the truth. Look, if someone's like crazy suicidal, I'm not going to say that.
No.
You know what I mean? But in reality, like this person that's really overweight, how did they get overweight? Right?
Yeah.
You know, they just kept eating, and they probably do a lot of other dumb shit as well, which keeps them comfortable and safe in their zone. They've just got to eliminate all that shit.
Comfort.
Yeah, like
you gotta dive out of comfort.
Yeah, you probably need some bullying, man. You need to be told, so I like to be told if I'm doing something wrong. Like I like my close circle. We are savage with each other, man. We are savage, bro. Like one of my mates is getting a little bit fat. We just constantly grab his love handles and call him a fat piece of shit. But it works, and it changes them. And it's like, actually, he's right. You know what I mean? And then they hold me accountable for certain things that I might do or I might say, and they're like, "Nah, bro," and I'm like, "Yeah, actually, fair play." Like you got to have a good circle of people that is a savage around you.
How about the endless excuses when people come up with those?
I mean, we're all guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of the excuses, but someone's got to call you out on your bullshit, right? And it's like, like you said, the guy that's 20 stone. The good news about someone that's 20 stone is this. It probably took them over 10 years to get there. But they could get it off in 3. So, do you know what I mean? It's not going to take them 10 years to get it off. It might take them 2 or 3. So they might have been getting that big for 10 years, but they can get it off in a fifth of the time. So that's something positive that they can take from it. But then it's about their habits.
Yeah.
And it's about what they're doing. Like I said, they're probably a porn addict. They probably smoke a bunch of weed and eat burgers every night and eat 7-Eleven food and just dumb shit like that. Like, man, I couldn't think of anything worse. I would never want to live like that. Like, never.
Lack of responsibility, victim mindset.
It could be a bunch of all of it. But I think the biggest thing is they need to be called out on their bullshit, because I think most people now are just cuddled too much. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. No, I say bring back bullying. Not to the point where people are going to like, you know, jump off a bridge, but to the point of like, you need to be called out.
Yes.
Like if nothing changes, and everyone's going, it's okay, it's okay.
It's not okay.
No, it's
though,
not
is it?
okay.
No.
Like I hold myself to these standards,
Yeah.
you know? So if you're around me, I'm going to hold you to the same standard I hold myself.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah,
feel
yeah.
sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for myself. Why should I feel sorry for you? You know, so I'd probably say like in a nice way, bro, and I'd say it with a smile on my face, that you're a fat piece of shit. And
Tough,
you need
tough love.
tough love. I love
Yeah.
you, bro, but you're a fat
Yeah.
piece of shit, and that's got to change.
Yeah.
And I think it's got to be one of the only ways forward, because like I said, the world is as fat as it's ever been, and we're as soft as we've ever been.